Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you all back to Darkstone. Last episode, we got underway with constructing our living quarters right here. We've got 2 of the rooms done for 4 dwarflings. We're still waiting to complete our cloth beds, because of course our dwarflings only deserve the finest of bedding, so they can all be nice and comfortable and warm, even though... How are they breathing in this? They're dwarves. They don't need oxygen, okay? Really, what they need is just sort of the weird... substances that are probably being produced through the minerals in the walls. That's fine. They don't need that much. They probably need some. But, there's no ventilation is here, what I'm trying to say. It's a little bit awkward. I wouldn't want to stay in here as a human. I'll say that to the very least. I also have completed the corner design right here, just sort of as we're approaching the stair. Actually, not approaching, as we're going down the stair. I've just got a little design for the walls. I think it is kind of nice. Maybe a little bit busy when you zoom out, but it really does help to add some depth to the staircase right here. Very nice to see. But anyway, what I really would like to do today is try and get all of our professions moved over to the main inside. So what we should do is just haul all of these materials into the storage room that we have right here. Now we should really... This one's going to be for ingots. I feel like that's quite a lot of space for ingots. This is going to be for ores. We have some for stone, but it's not a crazy amount. We could definitely do with some more. So if we get ourselves some more chests. Now, who is it again? Sean. Last episode, I think I mentioned him. He did say that you can apparently stack chests upon one another and they will still function normally. Thank you very much for that. So what we should do is this. I think that's how we can do it. There we go. So I think that looks quite nice. So we can have some chests stacked right there. We can probably do with some more right here. Just trying to get as much space as possible because there's quite a lot of materials lying around. You know what? That'll be fine. So let's just speed the game up a little bit. On the inside right here, we could still do with... Have we got ourselves the other anvil? Yeah, there we go. I was hoping we can get that done. Alright, let's see. The other anvil can go there. We also would like to get some more storage in this room as well. So if we get that done... We just want to have a lot of stone in here. So if we do another sort of double chest... Sometimes it doesn't let you do it. It's a bit weird. Oh, there we go. So it worked here. I suppose because the item's already in, but that doesn't make any sense either, because the other ones were not in yet. But oh well. We'll place more chests down, and then we'll put some more above them once they've actually put in. There we go, like this. So with all these, we want them to just have ores, although some should probably have stone in. We'll put stone in that one, ores in this one. You say what, one... No, one shouldn't have clay. This one can have ore. Well, the ones in here will have clay, so we can pop clay in that one, because of course the potter's most probably going to be going in here anyway. At the same time, we should have stone in there. Have we got any chests up here? Not yet. We still need to get our sort of bed, what are they called? Curtains. There we go. Get the curtains done. It's a lovely morning for me today. It's bright and sunny, and by that I mean it's English weather, so it's overcast and it's pissing it down. It's great though. I really love these sort of cozy rainy mornings. They are very much enjoyable. I've already had my tea, however, so it's just water for now. I find tea really doesn't sort of hydrate the mouth hole as much as water does. The mouth hole. That's what everyone else calls it, right? The mouth hole. It sounds like a great name for a promiscuous bar, to say the least. Let's see. So we still need to make quite a few of these. Oh, look, they're using them. Look at them sleep. That's fantastic. We still need to make the barracks, though, so that we can have, them sleep over here instead. Oh, yeah, we haven't seen how these traps work yet. It looks like the hunter's moving over here. So hopefully they can put traps down and just use this area. Of course, we still need to build around here at some point, so we'll get that done eventually. We have tested to see if you can use farmland with stone, but you still can't. Bit weird, we can make some stone-based resources. Or crops. So there we go. We'll try to keep our eye on this trapping area to see if any animals spawn. It'd be interesting if they do. Everyone's just sort of hanging around here for some reason. I don't know why. Excuse me, my throat for some reason today is a little bit parched. I don't know why. Let's see. It always is. That's the problem. I'll start talking for a little bit and then it will just sort of go off on the old... I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. Go off on the old something. We've already got the weaving area, so we got that right here. Let's get the carpenters done. So let's see. The hovering box right there. Great. That's fantastic to see. So we'll get this area. We will need to get some storage done as well. Do we want any bedding in here? I really think it's a good idea to have some bedding for the particular classes involved. Just so that we can keep them in that area. And they should definitely get the best beds first. So you know what? I'm going to do that just because it sort of feels annoying not doing that. So we'll get a bed in here, a bed in there. We shouldn't really have a bed for the weavers. It's a bit weird having a bed here. So we won't do that. Because they've got their own rooms really over here, haven't they? Whereas with the weavers, they've not really got the same luxury. There we go. We can put a bed in right here. That's not a bad spot. And then we can give it to the particular classes. Do we have the signs? We do. There we go. We got the masons. Although we could definitely do with another mason sign right there. I do really love these market stalls. They just help to fill in some space that would otherwise be unoccupied. Right, so let's see. Who is our carpenter? I should really know by now, shouldn't I? James. There we go. So we can assign bedding to particular Hearthlings. Oh, we don't. It already tells you the little profession thing right there. That's good then. Then the blacksmith can go in here. Eventually, we'll probably get multiple classes anyway, although I can't see us getting more than one of all of these. You know what? I'm going to go back on that. Just, of course, the weavers. Excuse me, not the weavers. The farmers is what I'm trying to say right there. They will have their own little quarters by the barracks, so it's closer to the farmland. At least I'm imagining so. If we go with our old idea. Is this the mason? I think so. Actually, that may have been the carpenter. Oh, it tells you if they already own one. Okay, that's cool. They're the current owner. I think that's the mason. This should really be... Oh, no, our healers are going over here. Be right back for a second. I do apologise. Anyway, let's continue onwards. Just quickly trying to stop coughing my heart out, because it's not exactly the greatest thing to hear on a Let's Play. Let's see. So, we're moving everyone over here. We've got some of the bedding done. Still, though, we need some storage space for our carpenter. I still like to use the boxes just because they help to use up a bit more space. Tell you what, let's get some drawers in the front of these beds as well, just because they look quite nice. It looks like we're a bit low on them, however. That's not great at all. Need to chop down some more wood so we can get some more of that sorted out. I'm going to put a crappy chest here because I want some good-looking ones right there. There we go. Some good-looking chests. Crates even. So there you go. Get some stored right there, and then we'll get some normal big crates so that we can really store as much wood as we possibly can. Tell you what, we'll get some more up there. 6 across. They do look quite nice stacked against each other. I'm not going to lie. They're very nice. And then, of course, we'll get ourselves a nice little rug. I still really hate that they don't properly connect, but there we go. The carpenters will definitely have their own rug. This place is too busy to have one, and you know what? The blacksmith is not too busy to have one, so we'll do that for the blacksmith. We need to buy a few more of these. The only thing I don't like about these rugs, though, is that they're red. What I may end up doing is... Whoa! We have some fine, comfy beds. That's really cool. They look really good as well. Time for a bedding change. Right. Let's remove these beds. Because, of course, our crafters only deserve the finest beds. What is wrong with me today? Absolutely awful. Let's do an x-ray to see if we can find any enemies nearby. Looks like there's a necromancer that have spawned. Over on the hill. This tends to be necromancer territory. Tell you what, it might be the way I'm sitting. It's not exactly full of great posture. It's full of posture. I've never said that before, but that does sound like a really good way to convey a positive attitude. I'm full of posture, my good man. That sounds really good. I'm going to end up using that. Even if it is probably the incorrect usage of it. Right, let's also go ahead and... Oh, we're already removing that bed. Okay, that's good. We do need to reassign the beds afterwards, of course. But we will get that done once the game is finished saving. I really didn't know you can get comfy beds. Or, like, well, luxury comfortable beds. I wonder if they do serve a greater purpose or they just look good. I mean, that is the greater purpose, though, of course. So, let's get our big table. Because the blacksmith did have a rather large table in the middle here that seems to be misaligned already. Is that misaligned? 5? I don't think you can align it properly. No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. So we'll get some chairs filled in here. Anything else that we can throw into this particular zone? I mean, having a torch is always nice. Like maybe a brazier hanging around somewhere. Maybe one right there and one right here. I think that might look quite nice. Although a bit too close to the rug. Might cause some problems. Okay, we're still waiting for that bed to be moved. But this one's being constructed, which is fantastic to see. So we will give that to... It says they already own one, which is quite interesting. Because they do, but we've destroyed it. But it doesn't... They don't forget it, apparently, which is quite interesting. Don't you forget it. Right. So we're throwing the beds in here. Did we finish this? Excuse me. Oh, yeah, there's storage for these now. So we want the wood. Probably just want wood in all of these ones, and then we'll have another area filled with just sort of carpentry based items. So we'll do that, and then what we will have, we should really make a better chest for all the carpenter's items. I know the carpenter can make a leather chest or something like that. Yeah, we go. So a leather bound chest with 64 items, still only as good as the stone ones. They really should make this better than the stone ones, just because I feel like getting leather is a lot. There's more of a process involved, whereas with the stone chests, all you have to do is mine stone. With this, you've got to get a hunter. I guess I'm doing it a disservice by not saying you also need to get a miner to then mine stone, to then have a carpenter that needs to be level 4 in order to make the leather-bound chest. No, in order to make the stone chest or something like that, you need a mason to be right there. Got a bit confused there, but that's fine. With the carpenter, you are going to need to have a carpenter that's level 4. You also need to have a hunter that is capable of gathering leather, which I think is at any level. I think it's a trapper. A trapper, that's it. So 2 people involved there. Same thing with the mining process. But then you also need to have a weaver that makes the bolt of leather. Has to be the same level. Has to be a decent level to make the bolt of leather, which is probably... I think it's just level 1 you can make it. But then again, you also need to make the threads to make the leather. So you need to get bundles of fiber. And you probably need someone else to haul that. Just some random person. Still not there on the food right yet, but we're getting very close. Ooh, a bunch of doors. Oh, you know what? Those doors look quite nice. Very dwarven. Cook sign, okay. See, this would be really cool if they offered different signs that you couldn't make. That's one thing they really should do when it comes to the shops in this. They should really offer some more unique... What the hell? Some chests here that are not being put down. Why are they not doing that? That's really weird. Okay, well, it's clay in there. Stone in here. No ores. We don't want ores in here at all. More stone, more stone. It's a bit of a... There's a bit there I've missed. How have I done that? That doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you what, there are some selections here that I need to spawn in, so we'll do that. There we go, just to clean it up a little bit. And with this bit, we're just sort of... I mean, I don't know. We'll go over to the floor and just cover it up like that. There we go. Should be good enough. Oh. Where am I going? I'm a bit lost now. There we are. That's fixed the issue. Now, if we could just get someone to place that bed down, that'd be great. This one can be filled with any construction items, because I'm sure the mason will probably throw stuff in there. Workbenches, okay. Probably should do that as well, shouldn't we? Would that be chests to hold stuff in? I imagine that sounds like it's the correct category. So probably want to do the same thing with these ones, other than this should just be filled with stone. Because it's close to everything. Over here, it seems so empty in here. There is a lot missing. I mean, this walkway I could definitely... This could do with some doors. So let's get that done. Oh. Oh, no, it won't. Okay. Oh, no, you can fit one here. But can you fit one here? Yeah, you can fit one there. So we'll put one here. And we'll put one here, just poking out slightly. That should work. Unless it pokes out a bit, which would be a little bit frustrating. Or the door doesn't fully close or something silly like that. As for the carpenter, I will continue just... Oh no, we were going to make some chests again. There we go, the leather-bound chest. So we'll put a leather-bound chest here. And you know what, we'll put a little chair here just for decoration. And in the middle, we'll have ourselves... a... It's not directly in the middle, is it? Is it another one of those things? I can't have a properly centered table. It's fine. It's a very long table. This chest will be filled with similar items, just all that lot. And you know what? We should also have an area for some bolts. So tell you what, we will ignore... Well, we don't need to ignore it, because it should be just outside here where all this stuff is. So this should be for Freds. Just Freds, or anything else in particular? Oh, that's a good point. We need a blacksmith's area to store items as well. So weapons and that lot. And at the same time, we may want to put the vault around here instead. Like maybe right here, so that we don't have to go all the way over there to pick up ingredients. I mean, it's not the most efficient system ever, but I do like it being in here, just because it's kind of a cool place for it. Maybe a weapons rack. So we'll go back in here and get some more chests. So we'll get a chest in here, we'll fill that with armor and weapons. This one we can fill up with any other tools that are going to be useful for us. Daily update. We'll ignore that for the time being. Yep, we've got that filled up what we need to. But we don't want one of them to have wood. Yeah. This bottom one, we just want to have thread in it. Because we are going to be using... Oh no, I already said that we're not going to be doing that. Hold on a second. I'm being silly. Right, so over here, it's thread and animal pelts. In fact, okay, one side should be animal pelts. We should only really have 2 of them that have thread in it. This can be animal pelts, because there's a lot of pelts in this game. Or at least we always get quite a high number. Oh, look, it does work. Fantastic. So there we go. Our trapper is now safe. I think we're good enough to move everything over here now. So that's what I'm going to do. If we make it so that everyone can haul. Oh, at the same time. So you can... Yeah, there you go. Using spiky arrows. Wait, do I have to click the using spiky arrows? Using default arrows. So now you're using default arrows, now you're using spiky arrows. What's the difference? Using normal arrows, click to swap to a different arrow type. I need to see your screen. Are you going to do more damage? 35 versus... No, you don't really seem to do any extra damage. Seems a bit silly to me. Wait, now you're using... Now you're using the spiky arrows. Right, there we go. Nope, not seeing much of a difference. Would be cool if maybe default arrows did have some sort of bonus so that it wasn't just a straight up benefit to using the spiky arrows. At the same time, we want to move the bushes inside as well. For now, we could just sort of leave them lying around here. This front section I don't think I'm going to be doing anytime soon. We will get that done. Tell you what, definitely having all of the wild silk chilling out on probably this corner right here would help out. Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about that. We need plants as well. Okay, we'll fill up these with plants as well. So, we'll have a few of them for plants. There we go. Actually, you know what? No, that's inconsistent, right? Let's stop that. We'll just have some new chests for plants. There we go. It's been a very productive episode. Here we go. So we'll fill this one and this one with plants. There we go. Let's see how that door's going. Yeah, it's a bit buggy, but it's okay. We can have this torch in the corner, even though I don't think it's going to work. Having these floor lights definitely would help, wouldn't it? Because it looks quite dark otherwise, doesn't it? And these look like they're on fire. There you go. It's an effect. Oh, of course, now we can actually replace these chairs, or beds. So let's do that. Oh, okay. Don't worry, the game's going to get there at some point. Right, now let's move everyone, or at least all the classes over, because that's what I really want to do. And let's also move this giant stockpile. Let's remove these stockpiles. Let's also... We can move these, can't we? I suppose we can. A lot of them are... Yeah, a lot of them are quite full. So, we can't really... Yeah, we can move them over. So for now, what I could do... Use time to use... That's annoying. I didn't think about that. I thought I could just destroy them. This makes a lot of sense, though. So what we can do... Is there any that we have that are... So we got one that's just for wood. We can remove that. We can eventually remove this one, but for now, we have to go over here And we can place it in here. There we go. There's going to be a lot of moving going on right now, as you can clearly see. I think these ones are probably filled with some stone. This one's got some more wood in it. This one has nothing, so we can remove that. This one has a lot of ores. I really would prefer it. Oh, you know what? Just do that. Yeah, just stop it, so it just takes all the items out. To be honest, I'd rather just take all the items out, because we've already put everything down. But it does mean that they're going to be hauling it back and forth, and it's probably a bit more inefficient. But you know what? Just a bit too lazy. Just a bit too lazy. Right, this we can move. I'll move some of them, because if they're full, I'll probably have somewhere to put it. That's the problem. I don't have somewhere to put all of them. Like right here, we can put that. There we go. Oh, the inside right here also needs to change a bit. We'll keep the bedding. We will remove these. And the sign. What do we have in here right now? No wood. Good. We'll remove that. The masons area can be moved as well. This is currently full of stone. We'll stop that from happening. Nice little rug in here. We're also going to be removing this. Ooh, and all this lot. That's a good point. We don't have storage for everything here just yet. There are quite a few just misc items that are lying around that we need to find storage space for. We could put them all here. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We just fill them up with a bunch of random chests. I'm going to be using the stone ones as well because they are just a bit more efficient space-wise. It's like a vault. Alright, have we changed this one over here? Not yet. So I really do want to have a bed over here for the Weaver because it makes them move, essentially. Oh, you know what? That's a good place for a bed. If we move this to the side... There we go. Move this to the side. It means they can actually access the bed. And then we can give that to the Weaver. I feel like it forces them to stick around here. Need to chop down those trees at some point. That one's grown up. This is just food, isn't it? Yeah. We will destroy this as well. We got an anvil around here? We do. There we are. Now, how about this? We are still... I don't think we have many people on a hauling job right now. We'll remove this. Oh, wow. Yeah, these ones are full of lots of rubbish. Although we don't want any clay in that one, so we'll remove that. Same thing here. Yep, there's a big hauling job. Plenty left to be done, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more of that done next episode. Look, everyone's starting to move inside. But like I said, there's a bit of hauling going on. The archers shouldn't really be doing that, though. Let's quickly rearrange some of the hauling orders first. So you should not do any hauling. And the soldiers should definitely not do any hauling. And you not... Oh, bugger. There we go. Why is it going down like that? That's really weird, but oh well. What about the clerics? Where are they? There we go. No hauling. Just stick to doing your jobs. Thank you. And these are for the windows. Righty then. We're starting to actually use the inside now. Looking forward to it. Just need to get rid of some of the space. The game's all of a sudden becoming very laggy, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you all very much for watching. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to see you all next time. Bye-bye.